Okay, guys, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We took a big break because we are dumb. And apparently the first episode, my apologies, had no fucking audio from the game. So we took a long-ass time to figure out what was going on. I ended up fiddling around with it for a long time. It ended up being a pretty simple fix, and I guess I'm just a huge dumbass. But, you know, we got audio now, and that's what's important. But it's on our TV, so if you hear it in the microphone, I apologize. We'll be a little more careful next time. But I'm so fucking ready. It's been hours since we've been with some tight anime puss, and I cannot wait any longer. So let's fucking get into it. Whew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks.
Oh, fancy feast.
Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Dongles did too.
Whoa. Ladies, please.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Like some Dongles Coon penis.
Which I haven't yet.
And
Dongles liked my poem too, you know.
I like your tits more, so...
He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dongles appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dongle started showing up. Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Dongles. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dongles. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Donald? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh, fuck.
So
Help me,
of course,
Sammy.
it's gotta be Natsuki.
Yes, this one time.
This one, never again.
Yuri, you're really talented. Your tits are really big.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that...
I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up.
I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah. It did, didn't it? Ha! Shows how much you know. That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines.
Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated.
I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously.
Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible.
Yuri.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well.
I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Dongles. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay?
Oh, well, she's clearly just jealous. Little Miss Trap over
That's
here
all.
with her fucking... Whew.
Natsuki looks away.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Naturally.
Oh, hell yeah. Sayori!
I'll go make some tea.
Yeah? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori.
I pat
So when
Sayori on the shoulder.
So she's making tea. Is that what she's doing?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the guess?
Yeah, that's
Oh, fuck.
obviously.
Well, now that we're past that, and I had no involvement whatsoever because I don't give a fuck about anybody but myself and Dongles,
Some president I am.
everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Dongles. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Fuck off. That's the gayest fucking thing in the whole world.
Taste the cheese from here.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though.
Monica's right.
In the end, though, I don't know why I started reading that.
Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Hell yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Donkles, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Dongles, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about, Dongles-kun? Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Far from it.
Oh.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You know, I like the girls a little rowdy. They get a little sexual.
A little feisty.
Yeah, a feisty little thing.
Yeah.
I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Whew! You know, Dongles, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. You have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
That's...
If only you knew.
Every day is going to be so much fun!
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in.
Just drowning in pussy.
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
Alright, time to wow Natsuki again.
Hair. I'm going for it.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
I actually didn't think that.
Okay, agonizing, no. Fireflies, no. Comfort, misfortune, no. These are all this little L right here. How about, love? I don't know. Her dad doesn't love her. Time?
No.
Alone?
Post
Alone.
I would do either love or firefly. I do fireflies.
Fireflies?
Shit.
Fucking
I'm a
Christ.
sleeper cell. I'm trying to get to go to Sayori. Smile.
Fucking Christ.
God damn it.
Yeah, trust me.
Doki Doki. Oh.
Pink.
Yeah, I do pink.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Why would that be there? What's
Peace. Hell yeah. Joy? That was a Sayori word.
yeah?
Kiss?
Yeah, I try that one.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Beauty. That seems more like a Yuri word.
Yeah.
Captive? No dads allowed?
Oh,
Captive?
yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh shit.
Cute.
I think that was a. I think cute was a Sayori one.
Maybe. Pure?
Yeah, try that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Rose?
Anime. No, you gotta do anime.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Utaiwa!
What about Dream?
Yeah.
All that we see. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Shit.
shit. Well, the next one I clicked was a Yuri and Natsuki one, so that was good. Jump.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Lust. Oh,
definitely.
I just want to know who this one is.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty
shit.
sure that's Yuri. I figured.
Fear. Because shame is probably Yuri, right? Tragedy. I wonder who that one is.
I would do probably bubbles or
Bubbles?
lipstick. Okay, there we go.
Heaven sent. I wonder.
Socks.
Hell yeah.
Anger?
Yeah, she's always angry.
Clouds? Was that a one?
I don't think we did that one. That would probably be a... I feel like that would be more towards Yuri.
Yeah, you're probably right. Sunny?
Try that. I feel like it'd be Sayori. Yeah.
God damn it. Bed.
Oh yeah, I wonder who that could belong to. Hop.
Oh, was that one we did last
Yeah,
time?
that's a Natsuki.
Hell yeah. Cheer?
And,
Or loud?
Boop. Yeah, I do loud.
Fuck my ass.
Alright, last one. We have to make it count.
Come on.
Dance. I do dance.
God
What?
fucking
Why do you
damn
have to listen to my advice?
pussy.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Although I think most of the ones we did were enough of...
I think we did
towards
enough.
Natsuki. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, dongles. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not
Blushies.
used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all! I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. What are all these painkillers doing in here? I just wanted to look at it.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Okay. You know what? Buying one snack is worth the pussy, alright?
Yeah.
It's fucking worth it. Trust me.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Huh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
My face is in boobs, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Dongles to let me borrow some money. About 5,000 yen, please.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides,
Oh, wait. Fuck.
you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Okay, well, Yuri.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. I want to fist you.
That's what she means. There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. There's a pussy involved.
Yeah.
I'd come for the pussy. Fuck cupcakes.
Yeah.
Well, there's one thing that's much more fun to eat than the other. It's the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Let's be
hands
honest
down.
here.
Don't taste like ravioli.
Kya!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
Jeez, just eat it already. Stop, whacking your face with it and licking it and playing with the balls. Just put it in your mouth, please. Jesus.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh my god. I just remember that cookie's like a term for vagina.
Yeah?
There's like all this... Oh, man. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. So pink and... Ooh, look at this little bean. Ooh, let me just flick it a little bit. Ooh. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge.
Oh!
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you are such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh.
He's in the game files. Fucking Mike.
Where's Monica,
bitches.
anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Yeah? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Well, I don't know.
That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are. No, I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend?
What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Oh, shit. Oh, lad. Never mind that. Hit me up, bitch. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Go.
That makes no sense, though.
Why is it doing the thing?
You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was...
Oh,
Practicing piano!
No! Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Wow, you're just so much better than all of us, aren't you?
I don't really.
I kind of just started recently,
God.
like 2 days ago, ever since Dongles came.
No.
I've always wanted to learn piano ever since Dongles was here.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Oh, no.
Yeah!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case... No. Oh, my pussy's getting so wet. I won't let you down, Dongles.
Monica smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Just pressure on that pussy. Pressure on my penis on your pussy. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
Oh, no you haven't.
And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
No you don't.
I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really.
I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh shit, I've never seen this before.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica.
Fucking Monica!
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf.
Mango?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes?
Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean?
I see.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel.
I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring.
Parfait Girls?
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
Wow, what a fucking gatekeeper.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
Whoa,
She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dongles. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki slips out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
This is full of fucking naked-ass chicks.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
Titties!
She shoves the book right in my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
No. Where'd it go? There it goes. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me.
Sorry.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good.
God, man.
There are so many touching parts.
Ooh, I love touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove.
I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this mango?
Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ugh!
Hell yeah.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Hell yeah! But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah.
I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just needed to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Huh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright, guess I'll stop here for now.
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Yeah? Is that really alright?
I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Hey, nice.
Whatever you say, Natsuki.
By tomorrow?
I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
Alright,
I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Well,
Alright.
Natsuki, here we go.
Okay.
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Ugh.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you... Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Dongles. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that...
My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki.
Huh?
Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Dongles? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just kidding.
Oh, because like the... Oh, it's awful.
Jesus
I didn't
Christ.
understand Monica's joke at all. But we did.
Yeah, you didn't, you fucking stupid cunt.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Huh? But Dongles wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Dongles is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
Okay. What?
Ooh.
Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean...
Oh, you're good.
Ugh. Never mind.
Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Dongles is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Baka. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Ooh, lad.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. You're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good poem, a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Bussy? Ooh, I like this one, Dongles. It has some nice feelings in it. Ugh, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Dongles. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems.
God,
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dongles. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles.
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles, on a roll. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door.
Oh, God.
Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Fuck. Whew, that's bad.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Don't get ahead of yourself.
So you always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Oh, lad.
Last and definitely least, in this run-through. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
Well, that's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri, the truth is, we love you. We just have to play Natsuki this time, alright? Fucking Christ. Get over yourself.
That's really interesting, though, because, because you're siding with Natsuki, because, they always have that argument. So, whichever one you side with, will obviously like you more, and the other one feels like, you hate them.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've never seen this. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Jesus Christ.
I feel bad, honestly. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk.
I mean, Natsuki's always crabby no matter what, so...
I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request.
Okay, everyone.
Well, we didn't even read her poem. What the fuck?
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Oh god, this is really weird.
I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room...
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. And I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
God. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? You know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Shit.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way. Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry.
I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she was practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Oh yeah.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head.
Oh my god. Chubbing.
Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
I give the giggles.
Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dongles liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Dongles. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dongles lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less than about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing that in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright!
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica,
Hell yeah.
then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori? Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well,
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's fucking gay, that's what it is. It's okay, Dongles, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home.
Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
It was Yuri from the previous ones, and now it's...
Huh?
Shit.
What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
You would walk home with Natsuki.
Oh, hell yeah. Walking home with Natsuki, huh?
Why does the thought of that make my heart pound?
Because she's a fucking tramp,
Probably 'cause
that's
the
why.
FBI will
Oh! I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Oh, don't say that.
Need you?
Don't say that.
Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Huh. If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But if it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question, I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away.
Woo, lad.
Who knows what will happen in that time?
Alright. Well, we're gonna end this one here. And next time we're gonna write a new fucking poem. We're gonna get some
Natsuki.
new pussy. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. And we're gonna see you then. Bye, guys.